speaking of beautiful, we talked about it earlier this month when it came out. The Maxim Top 100 was released, and we're now lucky enough to be joined by one of the girls on the Maxim Top 100 who's going to be joining us on the line right now. It's Lauren Storm. Lauren, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm great. How are you doing?
We're doing absolutely terrific. Now, Lauren's joining us from sunny LA, of course. We talked about it being named the part of the Maxim Top 100. Obviously, a huge honor. Lauren, talk about kind of how did you find out that you can be part of the Maxim Top 100, and what was your reaction to it?
Well, I did the magazine last year. I did a little spread, and then I got a call from my publicist saying I made the list. And I didn't know what number I was till very soon before the actual magazine came out. And then I got a little surprise after I found out I was number 100. I got sent a picture from my publicist, and I was on the cover. So it was really, really exciting, actually. I called my mom and dad, and they were pretty stoked. And I called my close friends, and they were excited. So we all went and bought issues. But it's kind of surreal. I mean, I never would have thought that I'd be like on the cover of something like that. It was pretty neat.
All right, we're talking to Lauren Storm, now she's part of the Maxim Top 100, joining us today on K.O.B. in the afternoon. Now, obviously, something like this gets you a little bit more fame, a little bit notoriety. Now, obviously, you've been on some shows. You were in I Love You, Beth Cooper. You've had some appearances on Malcolm in the Middle. But since you've been named this, obviously, it's been a short amount of more opportunities opened up for you. Have new things happened in your life?
Well, there's a couple irons in the fire at the moment. It's still pretty recent. I only went to the party like a week ago. So it's kind of neat. So like when I'm working on an audition or a meeting for a project, if it's some sort of sex symbol, I can like send the magazine along with like my audition tape and my resume. So that's kind of cool. But it's still so soon after the issue came out that things are pretty new still. But hopefully something big will happen soon.
So Lauren, this is SideKick Nick over here. I was wondering,
Hi.
What is the biggest perk so far about being on the list?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of like a cool title. And it's something fun to say. Like it's a cool accomplishment. I posted pictures on my Facebook of the party, and people like them. I don't know. It's kind of neat to be able to say that I'm part of that list, and there's a lot of people in this world, and I'm in the top 100. So it's a big compliment, and I'm very flattered.
Yeah, I think you should have been a little bit higher, honestly, but you still were on the cover, so that's good.
But yeah, but 100's a nice. It's a nice number to say. Plus, being part of the Maxim Top 100, falling anywhere is definitely not something to be ashamed of. We're talking to Lauren Storm right now on K.O.B. in the afternoon, 102.7 WMOM. Now, Lauren, of course, you've been in the entertainment industry for a while now, and we talked about some of the roles that you've had. And I'm always curious. You're out in L.A., and obviously you've been places, and your friends. Nick was telling me how you were friends with Hayden Panettiere after working I Love You, Beth Cooper. Has anyone out there really, left you starstruck? Have you ever met anyone where it's almost been like you were almost speechless, someone you never really thought you were going to meet, maybe even at one of these Maxim parties?
Let me think. Well, I got really starstruck one time when I met Bill Maher. Actually, I didn't even meet him. I was too scared to go up and meet him. I saw Bill Maher at a restaurant that my best girlfriend was working at. And I don't know, I love his show, and I find him so crass and funny and smart and sexy in like a silver fox sort of way. And so I totally like passed his dinner table 4 or 5 times, and I had to make my friend walk me. But I couldn't even go up and talk to him. I was too nervous.
I did not expect Bill Maher to be what she was going to say.
I was the most starstruck with him.
I was not going to think Bill Maher. That would have been my 1 millionth guess about who would starstruck you. But no, I do love Bill Maher too. Before we let you go, we're talking to Lauren Storm, part of the Maxim Top 100. Looking at the top of the list, At number 5 was Megan Fox. Number 4 was Blake Lively. Number 3, Zoe Saldana. I don't know if I'm saying that right. She's the blue chick from Avatar. She was looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Brooklyn Decker at number 2. That's not terrible. But I was really surprised with number 1. Obviously a beautiful girl, but Katy Perry took home number 1 this list. Obviously someone who's up and coming. But I always like the opinions of hot girls on other hot girls. So if you were putting together your Maxim Top 100, who would be your top 5?
Oh God, who would be my top 5? Okay, well, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I of course think Megan Fox is like super gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
And amazing. I would say Angelina Jolie is pretty stunning. I'm trying to think who's like super duper hot.
You're not gonna put yourself on there?
I'm gonna put myself on there, sure, and I'm gonna put my best girlfriend Alexandra Krosny on there. She's sitting with me right now, and I'll do one more. Oh God, I don't know. Al, help me out here.
The hottest girl you can think of off the top of your head.
Victoria's Secret. Oh, Giselle.
Giselle.
There's
Giselle
a good
Bunchkin.
one.
So hot.
That's a good one to end on. Giselle Bunchkin. Tom Brady, you're a lucky, lucky man. And you're a lucky, lucky girl. Again, Lauren Storm, part of Maxim's Top 100. Lauren, I want to thank you a lot for coming on the show today and joining us.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Again, one more time, that was Lauren Storm from Maxim's Top 100 joining us today on K.O.B. in the afternoon. It might be weird, but hearing hot girls talk about what girls they think are hot, it makes me a little tingly.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I like it.
It makes me a little tingly, and so much so we're actually going to have to get back into music. You're listening to K.O.B. in the afternoon, 102.7 WMOM.